Hello and welcome to the Metabolic Balance 12-Week Transformation Program. My name is Laura and I'm a certified integrative nutrition and metabolic balance coach. And I'm so grateful you're here. If you've been doing all the right things but still feel tired, stuck, inflamed, or frustrated with your body, you're not broken. You're just missing the right roadmap. So let's dive into what the program entails and how it can become part of your long-term lifestyle transformation. Today, we'll cover the science behind metabolic balance, how and why it works, what's included in the 12-week program, what outcomes you can expect, the commitment and costs associated with the program. So let's get started with the foundation of the program. Metabolic Balance was developed over 25 years ago by Dr. Wolf Funfack in Germany. The program was originally designed to heal inflammation and help reverse metabolic syndrome in his patients, which also resulted in achieving optimal body weight. The program was designed by studying the chemistry of one's individual lab values and the chemistry of food, and then using it as a prescription. Metabolic Balance is an innovative, all-natural nutrition program that brings balance to your hormones, optimizes your health, and leads to a new, invigorating lifestyle, resulting in successful, long-term weight management. To date, the program is managed by dedicated physicians and nutritional scientists. At its core, Metabolic Balance uses your personal blood chemistry to determine which foods create balance in your body. No supplements, no products, no guessing. So what can you expect from Metabolic Balance? Weight loss and improved energy, hormonal balance, improved immune function, potential reduction or elimination of the need for high blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetic medication, better sleep, improved moods, less bowel and stomach problems, reduced allergies and intolerances, improved joint inflammation and pain. You'll save money on your grocery bills. The program usually pays for itself within a few months. There are potential benefits for sufferers of polycystic ovarian syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. And above all, this program has the highest success rate for lifelong health benefits and weight management. So, how does Metabolic Balance work? In addition to your personalized nutrition plan, there are 8 simple daily rules that guide metabolic balance. These rules aren't about restriction. They're about creating the conditions your body needs to regulate blood sugar, balance hormones, and shift into fat-burning mode. The first 4 rules focus on insulin regulation, and the second 4 support digestion, detoxification, and metabolic rhythm. So, the first rule is eat exactly 3 meals a day. This allows your insulin, the body's master metabolic hormone, to rise and fall naturally instead of staying elevated all day. Rule number 2, ensure a 5-hour break between meals. This gives insulin time to settle and allows for fat burning to occur. We'll talk more about this later. Rule number 3, keep meals under 60 minutes. Grazing throughout the day keeps insulin elevated, and structured meals allow digestion to complete. Rule number 4, begin every meal with 1 or 2 bites of protein. This is because protein triggers the release of glucagon, and glucagon helps slow the insulin response and stabilize blood sugar. Rule number 5, have 1 protein per meal and 3 different proteins per day. This maximizes your amino acid profile and keeps your metabolism adaptive and responsive. Rule number 6, avoid eating after 9 p.m. Your metabolism naturally slows in the evening, so finishing meals earlier supports digestion, hormone regulation, and deeper, more restorative sleep. Again, we'll talk more about the importance of this in a bit. Rule number 7, drink the amount of water calculated for you. Water is essential for digestion, detoxification, and fat release. In fact, most fat loss exits the body through urine, and hydration gives your body the tools it needs to eliminate efficiently. Rule number 8, eat an apple a day. It's a simple but powerful nutritional anchor. The apple provides fiber, supports digestion, helps lower uric acid, and draws toxins to the colon for elimination. So I keep referring to insulin as the master hormone, and let's talk about briefly why it's so important. So insulin isn't the enemy, it's essential. Its job is to move nutrients into cells and manage blood sugar after meals. But when insulin stays elevated too often, the body remains in storage mode instead of repair and fat burning. Metabolic balance focuses on restoring insulin's natural rhythm, not suppressing it. And insulin doesn't just affect blood sugar, it also influences cholesterol production. So when insulin signals are frequent, the body receives more cues to store energy. Over time, this can contribute to higher cholesterol levels. Triglycerides are also impacted. Triglycerides are a form of stored energy. When insulin is elevated, the body is signaled to store fat, not release it. As a result, triglyceride levels can rise because fat is being held rather than burned. And when insulin stays elevated, the body interprets that as stress, and adrenaline rises to protect you. Cortisol also rises. Cortisol supports short-term resilience, but when metabolic stress continues, cortisol stays elevated and then interferes with rest, recovery, and sleep. We all know how important sleep is, and melatonin is the hormone that drives sleep and nightly repair. However, as mentioned before, when cortisol stays high, melatonin drops and then recovery slows. DHEA supports resilience and hormone balance, and chronic stress reduces DHEA and shifts the body toward survival rather than hormone building. Growth hormone, or HGH, drives fat metabolism and tissue repair. It's released during deep sleep. So, disrupted sleep means less repair. And ultimately, fat breakdown, fat loss depends on the hormonal environment. When insulin and stress hormones stay high, fat remains locked in storage. Metabolic balance restores the hormonal environment needed for fat release to naturally occur. So on this slide, you can see that each time we eat, blood sugar rises, and insulin is released to manage it. Because meals are close together, insulin doesn't have enough time to fully come down. So you'll notice when you eat throughout the day, blood sugar stays relatively elevated with small ups and downs, but very little time below the baseline. And when insulin remains present like this, fat tissue stays closed. The body stays in storage mode, even when overall food intake isn't excessive. This pattern helps explain low energy, cravings, and stalled fat loss, not because of what you're eating, but because of constant metabolic signaling. Now on this slide, you can see what happens when we eat 3 structured meals per day. Here you'll see clear rises in blood sugar after meals, followed by deeper dips between them. Those dips are important. As insulin comes down between meals, the insulin cork is removed from fat tissue, allowing for fat burning to occur. You'll notice the shaded areas labeled burning of fat only appear when insulin has had time to settle. This approach isn't about eating less food. It's about giving your body enough time between meals to shift from storage into repair and fat-burning mode. For many people, this is the moment where things finally click. And if that's you, it's worth continuing this conversation. So stick with me as we talk about the phases of metabolic balance. So we've covered the daily guidelines and why insulin is so key. Let's look at how metabolic balance is structured. We have 4 phases, and each serves a clear purpose. Rather than forcing change, these phases guide your body step by step from preparation to reset to flexibility and finally long-term maintenance. The goal isn't just results. It's helping your body remember how to feel balanced and helping you to trust it again. So let's walk through each one. Phase 1 is a gentle 2-day preparation phase. This isn't about weight loss. It's about creating space for digestion to settle, hydration to improve, and your system to slow down. Simple meals and magnesium citrate support elimination and reduce digestive demand, so your body isn't working overtime. Think of this phase as a deep breath before the reset begins. It's calm, supportive, and intentional. And I will walk through it with you step by step. Phase 2 is where the metabolic reset happens. For 2 weeks, you'll follow your personalized food list exactly, not to restrict you, but to remove guesswork. Every single food on your plan was prescribed to you based on your blood values. This is why it's so effective, because it's specific to you. You'll be eating 3 well-balanced meals a day, and what surprises most people is how nourished they feel, not deprived. Many people begin to feel noticeably better within just a few days, and by the end of the first week, it's common to see changes in energy, weight, digestion, and clarity. It gives you that motivation to want to continue seeing results. The body is so powerful. It is so capable of change. It's always working for you, and it's our responsibility to provide the body with what it needs. And this is what your plan does. After the initial 16 days, we move into phase 3. And this is a much more relaxed version of phase 2. This is where freedom is reintroduced intentionally. We add back in cooking oils, condiments, additional foods, and treat meals with awareness. It creates a lot more balance. This is where we develop grounded, healthy habits and find ourselves developing a sustainable and healthy lifestyle. You stay in phase 3 until you've reached your goal, not just physically, but in energy, clarity, and quality of life. This is where health starts to feel like identity. Once you've reached a healthy, sustainable place for your body, you move into phase 4, maintenance. And this is a really important phase. By this point, you're equipped with the tools to support your health for life. You know how to respond when things shift and how to bring yourself back into balance. There's no stress here, just confidence. You trust your body, you trust the process, and you know exactly what to do. By the end of phase 4, which is ongoing, you really feel at home in your body. So in total, these 4 phases aren't designed for short-term change. They're designed to support you for life. I cannot wait for you to experience it. Now let's look at what a personal food list actually looks like. This is just a sample because every metabolic plan is completely unique. You'll receive your own personalized list for each macronutrient, starting with protein. So as you can see here, there's a wide variety: fish and seafood, meat and poultry, yogurt and cheese, legumes, nuts and seeds, and in some cases, eggs. Before your plan is finalized, we always review your preferences, dislikes, and lifestyle, so this feels realistic and supportive. At each meal, you simply choose one protein, and over the course of the day, you rotate 3 different proteins. This supports nutrient balance while keeping meals interesting and satisfying. You'll also receive a personalized carbohydrate list. As you can see, it includes a wide variety of vegetables and lettuces, all selected based on your lab results and your body's individual needs. You'll also have some slow-release starches, which help support stable blood sugar and sustained energy. Everyone's plan includes rye bread or rye crisp bread, unless there's a medical reason not to. Rye is chosen because it digests more slowly, supports insulin regulation, and helps you feel satisfied without blood sugar spikes. And finally, fruit. You'll have your daily apple along with additional fruits selected specifically for you. Again, this tells you exactly what to eat, and all foods are specifically selected to support your body. So, why were these foods chosen? Well, it's not that other foods aren't healthy. It's that these foods were chosen specifically for you. Your personal food list is created using your lab results and biomarkers by a medical team in Germany. The foods are selected for nutrient density and to support what your body needs most right now, whether that's hormonal balance, digestion, inflammation, or nutrient deficiencies. This program doesn't focus on what to eliminate. It teaches you exactly what to eat. You always know which foods support your body and why. Now, this is what your plan looks like in real life. You'll see here that you have 9 meal boxes, 3 breakfasts, 3 lunches, and 3 dinners, and all of them are interchangeable. You can swap proteins however you like: fish for lunch, poultry for dinner, eggs for breakfast, legumes wherever they fit. I'm not telling you exactly what to eat at a specific time. You simply choose your 3 proteins for the day and build your meals from your lists. It's super simple, flexible, and easy to follow. And again, you and I will walk through your personalized plan step by step, so you will feel confident from day one. So once people see how personalized and manageable this feels, the next questions are usually about results. So let's talk about what most people can expect and what long-term success really looks like. Now, every body responds differently, but there are some clear, realistic expectations we can set in terms of expected weight loss. During the initial 16-day reset, most people lose about 5 to 8% of their total body weight. After that, weight loss typically continues at about 1 to 2% per week until a healthy weight for your body is reached. So, for example, someone starting at 180 pounds might lose around 9 to 14 pounds during the reset, and then roughly 1.5 to 3.5 pounds per week after that. What's important to understand is that this isn't crash weight loss. It's the result of stabilizing blood sugar, reducing inflammation, and allowing the body to release weight naturally. You're giving your body what it needs to succeed. Progress is steady, supportive, and sustainable, not extreme. A lot of people ask what actually qualifies this as a successful weight loss plan. So as I mentioned earlier, metabolic balance was originally designed to restore metabolic health. It focuses on reducing inflammation, stabilizing blood sugar, and supporting hormonal balance. And when those systems come back into alignment, healthy weight loss naturally follows. So success isn't just reaching a goal weight. Metabolic Balance defines success as reaching a healthy weight for your body and maintaining that healthy weight for 2 years or longer. Across more than 35 countries, Metabolic Balance has a 60 to 80% long-term success rate, one of the highest documented success rates worldwide. That means this isn't just about short-term results. It's about lasting change, confidence, and quality of life. This is exactly why the 12-week program is structured the way it is, to support your long-term success. So if you're listening to this and thinking, this finally makes sense, but I want to know what it would look like for me, that's exactly the question we answer next. So let's walk through how the program begins, starting with the prep course. First, you'll complete your consent form and personal profile. This includes your health history, medications, goals, and food preferences. Everything I need to personalize your plan safely and effectively. Next, you'll schedule a one-on-one health consultation with me. This is where we talk through your goals, lifestyle, and any questions you have, so nothing feels unclear. After that, your blood work requisition is completed, and you'll receive simple email instructions to schedule your lab appointment. Once your blood work is complete, your personalized plan will be ready within about a week. We'll also review a few gentle prep steps, help you choose your start date, and take time to clarify your why, your deeper motivation for beginning this journey. This phase sets the foundation so that when you start, you feel prepared, supported, and confident. The first 6 weeks are about building a strong foundation. This is where the magic happens. We focus on the core pillars that drive real lasting change: mindset, nutrition, movement, sleep, stress, and habits. Each week introduces one focus area at a time, so you're not overwhelmed and nothing feels rushed. This is where clarity replaces confusion and healthy routines start to feel natural. By week 6, most people notice a major shift, not only in their physical feeling, but in their energy, their confidence, their clarity. From there, we move into integration. We continue layering in stress support, cooking skills, long-term habits, and maintenance strategies. So everything you've learned starts to work together in real life. This final stretch is about reinforcing confidence and flexibility so your choices feel natural and sustainable, not rigid or forced. By the end of the 12 weeks, you're not just seeing results, you understand your body. You trust your decisions and know how to support your health long term. This is what turns a program into a lifestyle. So now that you've seen how the program works, let's talk about who this is really designed for and how to know if it's the right fit for you right now. This program is for people who are ready for real change, not quick fixes. It's ideal if you've tried different approaches without lasting results and if you're tired of guessing what your body needs. If you feel tired, inflamed, or disconnected from your body, this work helps you rebuild that trust, clarity, and confidence around your health. It's also a great fit for you if you want structure without restriction, a plan that feels supportive and sustainable, not punishing. However, this may not be the right fit for you if you're looking for a quick fix or if you're not open to following a structured plan for at least 16 days. And it's not ideal if you're not ready to look at your health holistically, including nutrition, lifestyle, stress, and habits. This program works best for people who are ready to stop outsourcing their health and start understanding their body at its core. So what's included and how does this all come together? So you will receive the full Metabolic Balance course and the 12-week program. This includes 5 one-on-one coaching sessions with me, so you're supported throughout the entire journey, not left to figure things out on your own. Your lab requisition is also included, along with your personalized nutrition plan created by the Metabolic Balance medical team in Germany. You'll receive the Getting Started guide, recipe books, and a comprehensive workbook with clear, actionable steps for each module. You'll have weekly accountability check-ins, plus ongoing support via email and text. And most importantly, this is not just a program, it's a system you'll have access to for life. One that helps you understand your body, support your health, and return to balance whenever things shift. The investment for the entire program is $19.97. Most people spend far more than this over the years on supplements, programs, and quick fixes that never actually address the problem. This isn't just an investment in weight loss, it's an investment in learning how your body actually works. I really appreciate you taking the time to learn more about the Metabolic Balance Program. If you're ready to get started, you can use the sign-up link provided with this video. If you prefer to talk through your goals first, you can reach out to me directly at laura@riseandradiatewellness.com. I want you to know, if you're feeling called to make a change, trust that. Your body is always ready to heal when it's given the right support. Here's to better health. I look forward to working with you.